What's up, guys? Huge, interesting developments here. I mean, you're seeing 5 servers here on high status. This is the North American server for Archeage. Patch 2.5 just came out last Tuesday. And the other big thing was that Blade and Soul just came out around 2 weeks ago as well. So we haven't seen a decline in the population at all, it appears, unless they have changed these numbers and the, amount that it takes to push a server into high status, which could happen, but it is probably unlikely. I mean, we don't know exactly what they're doing on the back end. It does appear that the markets and stuff are similar. You're still able to check now the transaction history, the sales history on the auction house, and you can see that the sales are approximately the same. For today, yesterday, the last week, last 2 weeks. So it does not appear that we've lost players. If we start to see an influx in sales and transactions on the auction house, that may mean that we've actually gained some players. The more sales and transactions that are happening on the auction house is a good indication of how well the population is doing. And if sales decline on the auction house, it's a great indication of how well the population is declining and not doing. Overall, it seems like we've weathered the Blade and Soul storm. That is, Archeage has weathered the storm with the free gifts, the patch 2.5, and the updates there. Even though patch 2.5 had a bunch of errors and glitches for a lot of players, it seems like it has either brought new players into the game or has bring returning players back to the game. And that's one of the big things with MMOs is that when a big patch comes, people come and check it out. They still have their characters there, they still have their items there and such. Most likely you're not YOLOing and destroying all your weapons and armor. So the same kind of trend probably will happen when Black Desert Online comes out as well. So I don't think Archeage has any problems about potentially dying in the next 6 months to a year. We have a healthy population, it looks like, from this. And if anything, they would end up doing a potential server merge, but that hasn't been talked about, hasn't been discussed. And it looks like the population is steadily growing, actually, rather than declining. We don't know how the other servers like Olo, Taiyang, Salfar is. We don't know how those servers are because those typically never hit high status. So we'll have to see how things work out. But this is a huge shock. When I logged in today, I was like, whoa, man, that's crazy. So 5 servers on high. Again, we are on Saturday here, around 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.